fall into that category as well. Third-party access initiatives. This gets tricky. I mean, you know, in other industries, people sell mailing lists or they sell access to their customers for hard cash. You know, in our industry, it's usually a sponsorship benefit. And, you know, if you do it in an effective way, it doesn't compromise your own marketing. But I think this is the kind of marketing we often do really poorly, and it doesn't bring results for the sponsors. You know, you do some kind of envelope insert or email mention that actually doesn't generate results, and you feel like you've ticked your box on the contract. Sponsorship advertising only works if it has an exclusive benefit and if it's more than tangentially connected to what it is that you're actually presenting. If you advertise specific offers that have a real and tangible benefit to customers, so early access to sales, particular prize draws, special events, you know, you might start seeing some different results. I would never use social media to communicate sponsors' offers, and I'd be very interested to hear if you have had any success in that area. I personally think that it's not the right forum and could generate ill will. And more importantly, start thinking, I guess, about what experiential activities you can offer, because they're the things that sponsors actually want. So this example here for the Vivid Live concerts that are happening from this week, you know, MasterCard is actually giving MasterCard holders the chance to have something feel a little bit special. They'll turn up on site, there'll be people there asking them if they've got MasterCard, and then they'll be directing them to a VIP special bar, and they'll get a free drink. You know, it's not much. That's not much to provide a budget for, but it really does separate MasterCard out from the pack when, you know, on the night. I love this little initiative done by the Oregon Shakespeare Festival over in America, and it's very clever, but it's also very giving as well. $10 seating allocation. But you can get $10 seat tickets to the shows, some of the shows they were doing, only if you give cans of food for them to donate to charities that support the homeless and underprivileged. Now, both parties were allowed data acquisition, so everybody was able to then build, you know, theoretically build a relationship longer term from that. Loads of goodwill was generated, absolutely loads of goodwill was generated. And, you know, when I think about some of the distressed ticketing offers I've done in the past, they were more complex and much less effective and nowhere near as philanthropic as an idea like this one. I'll quickly talk about bundling. Bundling was one of those 4 points of economic activity that you can do. I mean, most of us, if we do bundling at all, it's a subscriptions-related bundling. So, you know, what's different? What's actually giving value to the customer from that bundle? You know, just doing a range of benefits that they may or may not use. You know, I think you really need to kind of test those